In 1429, and this is historical, the Moors from North Africa were attacked the island, and then it is said, I'm not saying that I believe it, but it is said that St. George, St. Paul and St. Agatha appeared in the skies and helped them to drive away the Moors.
We are very proud to be mentioned in chapter 28 of the Acts of the Apostles. So when we celebrate the shipwreck of St. Paul, we do celebrate a shipwreck, which is very strange, but that is what we celebrate. We celebrate a shipwreck. And the fact that 276 people on this ship that was shipwrecked and lost were saved and were greeted with unusual kindness on our shores. When we celebrate this extraordinary event of practically 2,000 years ago, we are very proud to reread Acts 27 and 28. And when we come to the verse, when we came to shore, we came to know that the island was called Malta. Everybody feels that pride because our island is also a holy land. It is a land mentioned in the Bible, and it was also a theatre of the greatness of the initial proclamation of the gospel.
The first thing that parents teach their children in this area, in this community, after Mama and Papa, would be Viva San George. We are Christian by faith, we are Roman Catholic by denomination, if I can call it so, but we are Georgiani, which means we belong to St. George, as if he is the pater familias, if you like, the grandfather of the family, the father figure, the patron figure, and also the protector figure.
St. Helena is the Byzantine saint par excellence, and Malta at the end of the classical period was like Sicily under the Byzantines. And this is where we can trace the oldest reference to the cult of St. Helen. And the image that people associate with St. Helen, I would say, definitely is the titular statue carved in wood by Salvatore Psaila from Cospicua in the mid-19th century. We have still kept a feast dedicated to the Holy Cross on the 3rd of May, in which we celebrate the finding of the Holy Cross. Of course, in Malta, we have a presence of these relics.
With the arrival of the monks, Greek monks, Byzantine monks, we have also the introduction of Eastern saints here in Malta. The most popular were Nicholas, Michael and Catherine. Catherine being for the moment the only female saint, she will become very popular. And Catherine becomes so important that not only the church is dedicated to her, but also the town of Zaytun. The town of Zaytun in old maps is referred to as Terre Sancte Caterine,